What's going on, everybody? Pop Principal here with another Funko Pop review. And today we have Hawkeye from the Disney Plus series, played by Jeremy Renner, one of the original Avengers. One of my favorite Avengers, I'll have to say. He's done a great job embodying the whole Hawkeye character and twisted it into his own and embodying it. He recently went through some injuries that people thought might have jeopardized his life, but he was being an actual real life hero, and shout out to him. Hopefully he has a speedy recovery. Definitely looking forward to him continuing to play his role if that's what he so chooses to do. But a lot of people didn't like the Hawkeye series, to my understanding. It was mixed reviews, but I enjoyed it. I loved the dynamic he and all the rest of the characters had in this particular show. It was a Christmas show, so that's all. Who doesn't like Christmas shows? So it was a part of that Phase 4 mixed bag that people did or may not have liked. Him and Kate Bishop had a great relationship in how Yelena played into it, coming off of the events of Endgame where we lost Scarlett Johansson due to the Soul Stone. I just thought it was a really good show. Really good show, really good dynamic. They introduced Kingpin and a whole bunch of other different little tidbits that will play out in the MCU, hopefully. So I do like this pop. You can actually find it for a really low price at this point. I'm sure it wasn't a super high demand for this particular pop, just being it's a common pop. I've seen it everywhere for like $5. So if you have any interest in this particular Funko, you can find it for a cheap price if you haven't got it yet. I enjoyed it. It has those classic Hawkeye colorways, that purple that is always somewhere in his uniform. So let's get right into an out-of-box look at Hawkeye. And here we have an out-of-box look at Hawkeye. What stands out to me first is that classic Hawkeye hairstyle that Jeremy Renner has been donning ever since he started to play the character, which was the mohawk. At first it was bald on the sides, but now he's let the sides grow in, and they did a really nice job portraying that particular hairstyle. Gives it a very distinct look, and is what it's based off of, given that hairstyle, which is pretty dope. I like it. You see the earpiece, because we all know Hawkeye doesn't have the best hearing, and if you don't know, he has a hearing aid that he uses, and it kind of goes into that a little bit in the Disney Plus show. Now, I'm not sure if it is on both ears or just one, because it appears that the mold has both sides of his ears with a hearing aid, and the one on the right is the same color as the hair. So I'm imagining maybe that is not as accurate, and it just had some type of mess up. Maybe not, but it is the same color as the hair. So I don't know what's off, the color, the paint job, or the actual piece being on his ear. But nonetheless, you have the all black suit with the purple panels on the side and the front, with the classic what you come to expect weapon from Hawkeye, all his bow and his bag of arrows, which are very interesting because they all have different purposes, I'll say. And if you watch the show, you get to see all those different little things, and if you've seen the Avengers, you know that already as well. So very dope looking suit. We didn't get this suit until towards the end of the series, so when they actually revealed it, I was pretty pleased with it, since I don't believe we've had a comic book like Hawkeye suit in the live action MCU stuff. So this is my favorite suit that he's had. Like, I know a lot of people didn't love the show, but I liked it. I really enjoyed it. I watched it all the way through, I think 2 times, just to get a feel for everything. There were some things they definitely could have done better, but I think Jeremy Renner does a phenomenal job. There's no real paint mess ups or blotches on this particular pop, so hopefully you guys just look pretty good as well. Love the hairstyle and all those little details. Can't say that enough. Just to give it that distinct look. And this is and here we have a comparison of the Hawkeye live action and the comic book Hawkeye. That is a PX exclusive. I will do a review of that eventually, but I just thought it'd be a great comparison, being that these are the only two Hawkeye pops that I have currently in the collection. The PX exclusive, you can find anywhere. I don't even remember how much I paid for, but it's not hard to find if you guys are looking for that one. But you see more of a comic book feel with the mask and the H on his head, which is a direct inspiration from the comics. This is what you would expect coming from the classic comics. And you see the live action Hawkeye with just a hint of purple in there, but they both have the bows. One has the comic book version has his drawn, and the live action one is just holding it at the moment. But very dope looking pops. I'm glad we have a few different iterations of the Hawkeye Funko, and hopefully we'll get more. Not sure what will happen with the Disney Plus series. Haven't really seen any rumors or anything like that. And being that Jeremy's in recovery mode, who knows what'll happen with that. But with that being said, like, subscribe, tune in. Appreciate you guys for watching. Keep tuning in. Let me know what you guys think about Hawkeye. And if you guys are picking up these pops or picked them up already, these are at this point maybe a year or two old, and you can find them for a really good price. So appreciate you guys for listening or watching. Pop Principal out.